37? 38?
This is killing
Come on.
39.
That's it. One more. Come on.
40.
That's great.
Okay. Forget the wake. Bury me right here.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Wait a second. What's your motto? Live fast, die young, leave a beautiful corpse?
That's right.
So this is where you were.
Hi, Jamie.
Where was I supposed to be?
With Stephen.
What?
It's Paulina's day off, Vicky.
Well, nobody told me that.
I left a message.
Look, Jamie, if you're going to change the schedule, you're going to have to do it more than a few hours in advance.
Right. I can see why you were too busy to check in.
Hold it for a second. This is your problem. See, you're the one that changed the schedule.
Look, Evan, why don't you just stay out of
No,
this?
because you just put me in the middle of it. That's
Evan,
why.
don't worry about it.
No, I
Just
don't
let's-
think the reason you're upset has nothing to do with your son. You just can't stand to see Vicky with me, can you?
Okay, Doc, this thing that I have with my blood, is it...
Yes, it can be.
Now, what does that mean, yes or no?
They're doing a lot of research to find a cure.
Do they work fast?
I'm not going to lie to you. There haven't been any major breakthroughs in the past few years.
I see.
Transfusions should stabilize your condition for a while.
How long?
I don't know. I wish I did. The rate varies from case to case.
But I mean like a ballpark figure. I mean, weeks, months, years?
A few years is the usual prognosis.
Longer?
Probably not.
Can't you fly up over the clouds or something? No way. Too much turbulence. You're just gonna have to wait till this blows over.
We can't. Don't you understand that this is a matter of life or death?
Yeah, mine. And I told you, this chopper's not flying in an electrical storm. Hey, we'll see about that.
Now shut up! Now nobody move, got that?
What's going on? I don't know. Please,
I
just don't hurt
said
her.
shut up! Was that baby gassed up?
Yeah, just now.
Good. Because we're going for a little ride. Don't!
You're right, bad idea.
Real bad.
What do you want with us?
Maybe we can make some kind of a deal.
Here's the deal. Put your hands behind you. Move it! Come on!
Okay, okay.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
No. It was nice.
But
But where do we go from here?
If you have any more questions,
Oh, I was just wondering if maybe I could run the marathon this fall.
Congressman,
Let me have my chart. Okay? I mean, I know it's against procedure, but how else can I ask anything intelligent? Besides, legally, it's my property, right? Come on. You know, Dr. Siegel seems to think my condition is off limits to me. I never get a straight answer out of him.
don't take it personally.
Do all you doctors take a course in obfuscation or just the ones in this hospital?
Just the ones in this hospital.
Here, what is this?
It's your hemoglobin count.
And how is it?
Low.
And this?
Your blood pressure, it's okay.
Oh, wonderful. beautiful.
Just what are you looking for?
Well, I was just wondering if it said dead duck anywhere on here. Here. You can take that.
Congressman, you can be the Iceman when you're dealing with organized crime, but you can drop the act here.
Yeah, what is that supposed to mean?
It means you were just given some very bad news.
And I'm handling it.
No, you're not handling it. You're shutting down. There's a big difference. I suggest that you deal with this head on and not cut yourself off from your feelings.
What the hell do you want me to do anyway? You want me to weep and cry so you can comfort me with some of your psycho babble? No, thank you. You just gave me some pretty grim news this afternoon, so why don't you just let me deal with it my way?
I'll be around if you need some help.
The way you can help me right now is to get out of here. Let me get my work done.
Okay, but if you need to talk more, just let me know.
Get out, Doctor. Out.
Caroline, hi, come in.
Charlene?
Yeah, here, let me take your coat.
Yes.
Whoa! You look fantastic. You look fantastic.
Thanks. And the dress looks great on you.
Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks for the loan again. I'll take good care of it, I promise.
And the wig.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
I hardly recognized you.
That's good. That's good, because remember, these parties are hush-hush.
Oh, right.
Especially from John, right?
Yes.
As far as you and I are concerned, Charlene Hudson is not here.
Yeah, it won't be a problem. Am I the first guest?
Yeah, I'm really glad you could come early. I am, because I think I could use a few pointers.
I think you're doing yourself a great disservice. The place looks gorgeous.
Yeah?
Is this your choice?
No, this is the guy's, the one the party's for. His fundraising committee set all the flowers and...
Are you working for them?
Me? No way, no. No, Al, the bartender at the Pelican. He's the one that set all this up. You know, he ordered the food and the booze and everything, and then it's ready to go.
Well, then all you have to do is relax and wait for everybody to come.
Yeah, and listen to me. I haven't even asked you if you'd like a drink. Would you like a drink? Because I can tell you something. I'm in the mood for one.
Oh, well, thanks, but I think I'll wait.
Yes, that's probably a good idea. So I hear this guy is some kind of big shot politician, and so are all of his friends.
Yeah.
You know him?
Not personally, but I've read about him in the paper, of course.
And Al tells me there'll be some really famous men here tonight. So if you recognize any of them, I hope you'll tell me, because
Sure, no problem.
I don't want to look dumb.
Would you please stop worrying? Half these government officials are so concerned thinking about themselves, and they're not even going to notice what you do anyway.
You serious?
I am. I've known a few. They are so concerned impressing one another and the media. Just make sure when you look them in the eye that they're brilliant.
I will. I mean, how else do you get to run the country?
You're so impressed by all this, aren't you?
Oh, come on, Caroline. You get to go to these things all the time. For me, it's a
But
first.
you've always been so down to earth. I'm kind of surprised that you'd be impressed with glamour and celebrities.
Want to see the rest of this place? Do you?
Why not?
Because I'm telling you, if I could, I'd move in here tomorrow. Look at this.
Well, it's fabulous.
Look at this. This is fantastic. Look at this thing.
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
I'm not crazy about these bracelets, but I'll survive. He was very thorough, wasn't he? Can you move?
Just barely. There he goes.
Pig! You think he was with Jordan?
That would be my guess. Let's try to figure out how to get out of this mess,
What have you
okay?
got in mind?
Oh, why don't you just sit still, all right?
Okay. Maybe that guy is just some good old boy who stumbled onto something.
Nah, I don't think so.
He did want that chopper awfully badly.
Yeah, and he knew exactly where he was going. Did you notice he didn't search us for a map? Kind of makes you wonder.
Yeah. He must be with Jordan.
Maybe he went out to get him out of the desert.
Well, why knock out the pilot and drag him out if he... Do you think he killed him?
Probably not, or he would have killed us too.
Well, maybe he forced him to fly him out of here.
My guess is he flew the thing himself.
Why?
Well, I don't think Jordan wants any witnesses.
To what?
Suppose he found some artifacts out there and he wanted to bring them back unreported.
Yeah. It makes sense. There's an awful lot of stolen art changing hands in Bay City.
Or suppose he wanted to come back alone. What if he and his pal were in a hurry to get away from that dig and they decided to leave Rachel behind?
Alone? In the middle of the desert in a storm?
Who'd know? Look, we don't know anything about this guy or what he's capable of doing. If that goon is an indication of the kind of friends he keeps, Rachel's in big trouble.
Gotta get out of here.
That's what I'm working on.
You know, Cass, these
What?
ropes are a little looser.
Can you move?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. When I say go, we're gonna scooch towards me, all right? There's a china lamp over on this desk, and if I can knock it down, maybe we'll find something sharp enough to cut through the ropes.
Bro,
What?
I'm impressed.
Oh, well, it's about time. Are you ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, scoot. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, go. I think one more. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay? Lean forward a little. Now, give me a solid base.
Not bad, but...
There we go. All right, keep scooching. Sorry.
Where do we go from here? Well, I guess when the rain stops, we go out and check on the gear.
That's not what I meant, you know it.
Rachel, I didn't think of all the permutations of kissing you. I just kissed you.
Why?
I'm not big into analysis.
No, I've noticed that. But if we don't talk about this, it's going to make it more awkward.
You think that's possible?
Yes, I do. If we're going to go on working together, it would be nice if I could look you in the face.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay, let's talk. What's your explanation?
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere? Okay, I'll buy that. The cave, the storm outside, candlelight. It got to me. What about you?
I guess it's the desert. Being out here, I was able to put my whole life behind me. Or I felt like that.
That's exactly what you did do.
Doesn't change who I am, though. My responsibilities to my family. Yours to your work.
Yeah. Those responsibilities haven't disappeared.
Not a good time to be thinking of romance.
I wasn't thinking about it.
Good. As you say, everything has its own time.
And this isn't ours.
I don't think so.
Okay. You got that settled?
I think the storm has stopped. I wonder how our equipment fared.
Well, most of it's waterproof. It should be okay. I am anxious to get out there and see if the rain washed anything up, though.
All right.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
That darn atmosphere again.
I may not be married to Vicky anymore, but I still care about her.
Well, then why don't you talk nice to her?
I don't want to see her get hurt.
Well, then change your attitude. You come in here ready to take her head off.
I'm talking about you, Evan. About the kind of person you are. You already did a number on Amanda. That didn't work, so now you've moved on to Vicky?
Let me clue you in on something real quick, okay? Vicky's not somebody you have to take care of. She's not one of your patients. And you're not the great healer, Doc.
Yeah. And what are you, Bates?
We're friends.
That's all.
Yeah. I guess it really rankles you to see that Vicky is finally getting over you.
It rankles me that she hasn't figured out that you're trash.
Oh, come on, you guys, let's
Well, then why don't you take the trash out?
stop this. You know, people are gonna see you. This is...
I was married to Vicky. I know her. I know that when she cares about someone, she gets very vulnerable. For some unknown reason, she cares about you.
Oh, I can't listen
Vicky,
to this.
I was trying to give you advice.
This should be good.
Evan, you're hung up on Vicky, whether you know it or not.
Are you talking to me or yourself?
Don't hurt her.
That's your specialty, Doc, not mine.
I want the full-length shot, otherwise you're going to lose the dress.
I can find the dress inside. It's the look on her face that's intriguing. As a matter of fact, I want the full face.
Lucas, women are going to want to see the dress more than they're going to want to see her face. That's not
Just look what I found on my desk.
my account book.
How did it get there?
Well, obviously somebody put it there.
When?
Well, I don't know. It must have been sometime this afternoon.
This thing has been missing for days.
Was there anything missing in it?
No, it doesn't seem to. It doesn't seem to be.
I wonder who had it.
First of all, why would anybody want it? And if they stole it, why would they bring it back?
Because they copied everything that they needed. All my financial notes are in here, along with the access codes to all of Corey Publishing's computers and accounts.
I mean, the billings, the payouts.
Our entire financial structure can be compromised with this information.
Maybe not. I didn't want to wait until it was too late. I've already hired a computer expert. She's going to redesign the whole computer system. She works for ComSec, and they specialize in security.
That's great. When does she start?
Well, I told them it was an emergency, so I hope they're already drawing up plans.
Hello.
Hey, Sam.
I hope I'm not interrupting. Wendy said you were expecting me.
Look at this.
Where was it?
Well, it was on my desk, but who put it there is still a mystery.
You should put that thing in the safe somewhere.
Well, Iris has taken some steps that whoever has that information will find it useless.
In fact, we've actually hired someone to redo the entire computer system.
Sounds like a good idea.
So, how are you, Sam?
Fine. How's the wedding plans coming along?
Oh, just fine. Although I haven't had time to do very much lately. In fact, I'm going to steal my man away right now.
Not until I make a phone call. May I use your phone?
Sure, of course. Yeah.
Do you have a few minutes?
What is it?
I have something important to talk to you about.
Oh, are these things going to dry out?
I'll be okay once the sun comes out.
How are the vessels?
So far, so good. They were well packed. This is the last one.
So is the helicopter on its way?
We'll be here in a couple of hours. Before you know it, we'll be on our way out of here, safe and sound.
Listen, we've got to have some place to put these blankets. They're too wet to put in with anything else.
All right, let's have a look.
You thought in there with the digging stuff?
All right, sure. Okay. Yeah, there's room. Stuff them in there.
Right, Stacy. Yeah, thank you. I'll check in tomorrow. Bye. You all set, love?
Uh-huh, ready to go.
I think we should leave these two alone. It looks like they can't wait to get rid of us.
No. It's all right, don't worry. We understand, don't we? Bye.
Something wrong?
No, I just want to talk.
About what?
I have a plan to get us back on track. Do you want to hear it?
Of course I do.
Do you remember last fall when we were planning to go to the Oak Tree Inn?
What about that?
And Evan ruined that plan like he ruined so many other plans.
I know, I wish it would have turned out differently.
Well, we're going to go there.
We are?
Yeah, I figured it was a good place to try to start anew. I mean, it was after that that things started to fall apart, so...
That's a great idea. Let's go this weekend.
No, I made plans for a day next week. Can you get away?
Just try and stop me.
Listen, it's late and I've got to go to the spa, so I'll see you.
Well, I won't be here very much longer. I just have to go over the changes on the computers with Iris, and I'll see you at home in a little while, okay?
Okay.
Doctor, are the congressman's tests all over? I need to see him.
What tests?
Well, I don't know. I came in here and he wasn't here, so I figured that you people had him jumping through hoops somewhere.
I don't even think he's scheduled for any tests.
Well, then where is he?
Wait a minute. His clothes are gone.
Well, what are you telling me, Doctor? He just walked out?
It looks that way, yes.
What happened?
Grant Harrison just walked out.
I just saw him get on the elevator. I thought he'd been released.
No way. We just diagnosed him. We haven't even begun treatment.
Wait a minute. What diagnosis? Who knows about this diagnosis?
What do you mean, who knows about it? His doctors know about it, and he knows about it. Why?
Grant's father gave precise orders that nobody was to say anything to Grant or to the press about this unless they consulted with him.
Wait a minute. His father wants to keep this kind of information away from his own son? You gotta be kidding me.
Do I look like I'm kidding? Doctor, you told the congressman, didn't you?
He asked me a direct question about his prognosis.
Of all the... You had no right to do that.
I had every right to do
No, Doctor, you're not in charge of this case.
Whoa, what's going on in here?
Congressman Harrison has just walked out of the hospital, it seems.
Against medical advice?
Because this resident took upon himself to tell the congressman his prognosis.
Who authorized you to do that?
Congressman Grant Harrison.
I would have done the same thing.
This was a major decision. It was being handled at the highest levels. It was not your prerogative to interfere.
I want him off this case.
Don't worry, he will be.
With all the champagne, you'd think somebody was getting hitched. Hope there's some leftovers.
Some guests have arrived.
Oh, okay. All right, so should I go
No,
do...
no, no. I've told them to put their things in the small bedroom.
Thank you. So, okay, this is it. How do I look?
Great.
No, I mean, really.
You want the truth?
Yeah, what, is this all wrong?
No,
Am I wrong?
No. Basically, it's fine. It's just you've tried to do a little bit too much with it. May I?
Yeah, whatever you think.
Oh, let's lose this.
And I bought that.
And also, let's take these. You see, you want to draw attention to a few more strategic spots, not to overwhelm the body.
It's good thinking.
The simpler you can keep it, the more elegant you'll be.
Oh,
and that too, please.
Okay. Thank you. You're right. I do look more classy.
This is very important to you, isn't it?
I don't want to lose this job. John and I are really counting on the extra money.
But isn't he a doctor?
He's a resident. And we've got a huge tax bill coming up for frame construction, not to mention the employment for the crew there. You know, it's endless, absolutely endless. And...
What?
Nothing.
Come on, Charlene.
John wants to have a baby. And that's going to cost a bundle.
How do you feel about that?
I'm starting to enjoy my life just the way it is.
Look at the hawk.
Oh, yeah, look at him. I certainly understand why George O'Keefe was drawn to the desert. It's going to be really hard to leave this place.
I always feel like I've learned a little more about myself every time I spend some time out here.
Yeah, I can understand that.
What about you?
I don't know. You sat the helicopter?
Yeah, you made good time.
Listen. Thank you for letting me come out here with you. I've really enjoyed it.
It worked out well. I'll get the rest of the gear. Get into the cave and don't come out till I give you the okay.
Why? What's going on?
No time to explain now. Just get in there and take this.
What are you gonna...
Just go. Use that if you have to. Howdy! You look like you've been a real busy boy. Get away from the bus! Anything you say? Don't do it! I see your point. Good. Sit down. All right, let's see what we got here. Look. We can sell this junk, no problem. Real beautiful, huh? You can't sell those pieces. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Beats me why all these arty types want to pay a bundle for a bunch of old clay pots. Yeah, but they do. And we got competition, Mel. Who, this guy? Nah, some fancy dude and his wacko girlfriend. I had to tie him up before I can get to the chopper. You seen him before? Nah, but they're onto this. Okay, let's load this stuff up and get it into the chopper. Here, catch. Oh, break that, you're throwing away thousands of dollars. I thought you just said we couldn't sell it. This one's different. It's one of a kind. Hold it up to the wind. This? Hear that? That's a sacred animal call of the Lumina Indian tribe. Towards the chopper. He went towards the chopper. Go, go, go!
Amanda? Oh, that's odd. I thought she said she was going to be in her office.
Can't this computer thing wait till morning?
Well, maybe it will have to. Darling, I want you to tell me more about this newspaper article. What was Stacy's reaction?
Well, Stacy wants me to lay low. She says Harrison is going to make an example of me.
You mean a scapegoat, don't you?
Well, he's politically ambitious. I have a high profile, and let's face it, not a lot of friends.
Lucas, what is going to happen, do you think?
I don't know. Stacy's going to try every angle.
But you, I mean, what about you? You always have a few angles of your own.
Yes, you do know me, don't you?
Yes. So what are you going to do?
Well, let's face it, Harrison is not going to let me plea bargain. He wants this publicity that the trial's going to generate.
Well, can't you do anything about that?
I'm trying to find out.
How?
I'm going to talk to him. If I talk to him face to face, maybe I can influence him.
Lucas? God, you know, I was invited to a fundraiser for him this evening.
Yeah, I know. So I want you to go to that.
Well, I certainly will. And I'm going to do everything in my power to try and get him to change his mind about you.
You will do that, won't you?
Yeah, I do have a major stake here, you know.
Yeah, I guess you do. But don't you worry, because I'm going to find him first.
But the newspapers say that he's incommunicado.
Yeah, he's playing possum at Bay City General.
Good luck.
Hi.
Hi. This is from ComSec.
Oh.
I'm afraid you're going to have to meet with their representatives tonight and finalize the terms, okay?
All right, do you want to stay here while I go over this?
No. Amanda?
Yes.
You seem a lot happier. Was it anything to do with Sam's visit?
Well, let's just say that Sam and I are falling in love all over again.
Oh, marvelous. Especially since you had such a problem with Evan.
It's all in the past. Besides, Iris, my personal life is none of your business.
He asked me a direct question about his condition.
I'm not going to discuss this with you now. You were out of line.
Doctor, you don't seem to realize how much you've jeopardized with this big mouth of yours.
I didn't cause his condition.
The congressman's effectiveness can be seriously compromised if anyone finds out about his illness.
Are you worried about Harrison or your job in Washington?
Well, you just don't understand, do you, Doctor? Politics is his whole life, and you've just pulled the rug from under him.
From him? are you and his father?
All right. We chose to come to this hospital because Grant's father was promised the full cooperation of everyone on the medical staff.
And I cannot apologize enough for this.
Look, this is all growing way out of proportion.
We made this decision long before we knew this prognosis because we know what is best for him personally and politically. Nobody wants to hurt him.
Just to control him, right?
This hospital has always maintained that every patient has a right to a clear understanding of his medical condition.
Even if they don't want to know it.
He did want to know it.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
And when you do, Doctor, you'll find that this hospital supports Dr. Hudson. Look, the entire matter is off limits to administration. It should remain confidential between a doctor and his patient. And if you were given the information that this hospital would lie to a patient, well, I'm afraid you were misinformed.
I don't think Dr. Siegel's going to agree with you.
Then take it up with him.
That's exactly what I intend to do. Right now.
Woman is out for my hide.
Yeah, she made that pretty clear.
You continually cross swords.
John, she's old school. Still believes that patients should be treated like children. It's hard to believe people like her still exist.
I guess I'm gonna have to learn that. Or maybe be out of a job.
Don't get yourself crazed. You did the right thing.
Yeah?
I'll need a statement from the congressman.
I'm not sure we can expect his cooperation now. I'm going to have to call his father about this.
Just give me a minute. I'll be right with you.
Excuse me. Haven't we met?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I know you from someplace. But where?
Lucas, what are you doing here?
I was told an employee was on this floor. I guess they were mistaken.
You need some help?
No, I've thank you.
Ready?
Oh,
That should do
did you
it.
hear that? It's my back. Oh,
Does it feel better?
yeah. Now that I feel so good, I want to discuss a truce with you.
A truce.
You and I do just fine as long as I don't bring up Amanda and you don't bring up Jamie.
Seems we tried that before.
Yeah, but that was only for a couple of days. This would be permanent.
Does it bother you to talk about Jamie?
Sometimes. Oh, you of all people should know how hard it is to forget the person who walked out on you.
You still love Jamie?
No. There will always be something there, whether I like it or not.
You say so.
Why are you being so smug? You're telling me if the first woman you loved walked through that door right now, you wouldn't react?
First woman was Joni Raymond.
You're blushing. No feelings, huh?
Well, yeah, I'd have feelings, but I wouldn't drop everything for her.
Okay.
Okay, I see your point. We don't talk about the infamous brother-sister team anymore.
Or the fact that we both made the same mistake.
Which was?
Trying to get the person we love to fall for us. I'm not gonna do that anymore.
No.
No. I'm gonna let the man come to me. I'm just gonna wait and let things take their course.
And not any help from you.
That's right.
Do you really think you can sit there and wait for some guy to make the first move?
Why not?
Vicky, that's not exactly your style.
I'm changing my style. If you don't believe it, stick around and see for yourself. I'll be in the sauna.
Well, don't get too hot in the subway.
Don't worry.
Want to see hot body move.
Evan.
Sam?
Trying to add some muscle? Let me help.
Sam, what are you doing?
Well, you want to add muscle, you got to add weight. No pain, no gain, man.
I want to see what. Ow! Frankie! Try not to slip my wrists while you're hacking on these ropes, okay?
I'm sorry. This is hopeless, Cass.
Ow!
What happened?
What do you got there on those baubles of yours anyway?
Cass, can you feel my charm bracelet yet?
What do you mean yet? More like still. It's embedded in my flesh.
Can you feel a little Swiss Army knife?
What? You got a knife?
I forgot I was wearing my charm bracelet.
A real knife?
Yes.
Hold on. Hold still.
Got it?
I think I do have it. Yes. Here it is.
Okay, now don't drop it,
I'm
okay?
not dropping it. I'm trying to get it open. Hold still. Oh, there it is, Frankie. It's very sharp. Hey. This is gonna work. Did I ever tell you you're a
You
genius?
can tell me later when we're out of here in time to save Rachel.
I'm more concerned about getting out of here in time to save us. There's no telling when that goon will come back. Turn your wrist just a little. Hey, it's working.
Oh, great.
Hey, did you see him? No. The cave's all over this place. He's probably holed up in one of them. Well, should we wait him out? No, let's search for him. Divide up? Why not? We're the ones with the guns. I'm going over here. All right, holler if you see him, all right? Oh! Clyde! Where are you, boy? Clyde, you in here, boy? Clyde, you in here?
Sam, what are you doing?
Giving you a message. Are you listening?
Mm-hmm.
Good. A man in my marriage is stronger than ever.
Well, if it's so strong, then no matter what I do, shouldn't make a difference, right?
That's right. It won't. See, there was a time when Amanda used to trust you.
Yeah, it was more than that.
Yeah, she cared about you too. But that's over. See, she knows what your sick game is.
Yeah, and I know yours.
Good. And you know how serious I am when I say stay away from my wife. Have a good workout, Evan.
Please, come in. Hello, nice to see you. Come right on in. Hello. Hi.
Good evening.
Hi, I'll be helping with the fundraiser this evening.
Great. We're looking forward to having a great time.
How marvelous. Let me show you where to put your coats.
Okay.
If you will follow me. We'll be right back. Just straight here, through, to the right.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Well, you seem to have everything under control. I'll be in the main room if you need me. Thank you.
So, right through here.
Okay.
Just to the right.
Great.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Any of your noble intentions. You had no right to keep that information away from me, Ted, and you know it.
He's your father. It's what he wanted. He's put a lot into your career. We all have.
Who the hell are you working for anyway? Me or my father?
All right, don't listen to these doctors. They've been wrong before. Just don't overreact to it.
All right, look, we'll just discuss it another time, all right?
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry.
Look, if I'm gonna get some contributions, we might as well start mingling here. Take my
You're not even supposed to be here.
Well, I'm here now. So let's just make the most of it, all right?
All right, I'll go over the guest list and see if there are any bank accounts big enough to merit a moment with you.
No, don't be crass, Ted.
Just practical, Grant. Practical.
What's wrong? Aren't you having any fun?
There we go.
Oh, now what?
Now we see if we can find another helicopter. We're running out of time.
Oh, that pilot's okay.
Yeah.
And Rachel.
We got some people waiting for us. Come on, let's get out of here.
I hope we're not too late.
Clyde. You! Clyde! Rachel? It's okay, I got both of them. You can come out now. Rachel? Rachel? Rachel! 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 Rachel!
It's Oscar time on Soap Talk with Lisa and Ty. Find out what the stars are wearing and saying. Get the scoop on who's in and who's out. Don't miss this special edition of your favorite talk show. Monday, February 27th at 11, only on SoapNet.